Hello everyone. So it's been a couple of weeks since I didn't upload anything, and I'm really sorry. So to explain a little bit why I haven't been here on YouTube for these past couple of weeks, and I thought it would be cool to just sit down and film like a chit chat, get ready with me. So if you want to see, I have no idea what I'm going to do today, so if you want to see how the look will turn out, stay to watch it. So like I said before, I have no idea what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to start with hydrating my face, and I'm going to start with the Starts Hydrating Boosts, and I really like this. It has a really good smell. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. Some of you might know I graduated on July of this year, and I wanted to go further with my education. So I am doing like two things at this moment. I think about more like muscles and bones, you know, something like that. And the other thing, it's about sports. That was always the thing that I wanted to do when I went to college. You know, I wanted to go with sports medicine, but for that you need to go through the medicine. You know, you have to become like a real doctor, and I don't have stomach for that, honestly, because it's a lot of, you have to go through surgeries and do a lot of bad stuff, and it's not for me. I don't have stomach for that. So I decided to go with physiotherapy because it was something that was related to sports as well. But then, you know, when I finished, I knew that I wanted to go with something extra. And when I was like on my second year of uni, I think, I discovered this thing where physiotherapists could attend, that was sports medicine. I wanted to go there when I graduated, but I think on my third year of uni, they closed to physiotherapists, so I couldn't go anymore. So what I did was like some research, and I found the thing that I'm on. I got in, and now I have classes. I'm doing one where I have classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I have other that I have classes Fridays and Saturdays. The last couple of weeks it has been crazy with all of the... I have been taking classes for like 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's been crazy because everyone, it's like saying you have to do this or you have to do that. And the foundation that I'm using, it's the Primark Flawless Face, and the concealer that I'm using, it's Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer from Chit by Catrice. My classes start like Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and finish 10 p.m. and then on the Fridays and on Fridays and Saturdays Fridays they start at 5 p.m. and they end like 9 p.m. I think, and then on the Saturday they start 9 a.m. and they finished 5 p.m. I think. And I have to do a lot of works and do a lot of things, so that's why I haven't been around as much as I wanted to. I apologize for that. I got super excited for Halloween. Not Halloween itself, but you know, like the looks that we can create for Halloween. But unfortunately, when this video is going to be uploaded, it's November now, and you know, a little bit late for Halloween looks. So the highlighter that I used was the iconic London Illuminator in the color Original. I'm going to powder all with the Primark pressed powder. Now I'm going to use this color here to brown. And then when I wasn't, you know, like studying, and because I had my first evaluation, and I was a little bit scared because it's so like multiple choices, you know, was like 20 questions with multiple choices. I'm not very good at that. I completely got addicted to a TV show named Shadowhunters. There got 2 seasons. The first season has 13 episodes, I think, and the second season has 20 episodes. And I saw all of that in like 3 or 4 days. Third season, it comes out April 2018, which is a little bit far from now. I'm not going to be like a big spoiler. But for those of you who don't know, like this girl named Clary, and she has a best friend named Simon, and she discovers on her 18th birthday that she is a shadow hunter. And then she meets 3 other shadow hunters, Jace, Izzy, and Alec. And then she discovers that all the legends are true, you know, like warlocks, werewolves, sealies, vampires, you know, like all of that is true. And then we see her journey, like how it is to not knowing you're a shadow hunter to then have to save the world. And they are supposed to protect the mundanes, also known as human beings, from the demons, but then someone comes along and they just have to stop him from doing, you know, like bad stuff. And then in season 2, it's like I think it matured a little bit. I have to tell you that when my mom asked what I wanted to my birthday it's on 13th of November, and I asked her for the Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I already arrived on Monday. I haven't seen it yet. First, the color that I'm going to use is the color Tempera here. I mean, I had a little difficult deciding if I wanted the palette because, you know, a lot of people were saying that the palette wasn't good, that they had a lot of fallout, a lot of kick out, and I was just like, modern Renaissance has fallout and has a little bit of kick out. You know, I know that it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I can work with that, you know. In all honesty, I think I haven't tried the palette yet. I don't know what I'm going to think about the palette. So I'm not saying that I'm going to love the palette because I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But I'm saying that sometimes people have afraid of the new things, you know. And I have seen like a lot of people saying they hate it. I have seen a lot of people saying that they love it. I think it's a beautiful palette from what I've seen from YouTube. And I think, at least for me, I don't wear that kind of eyeshadows that much. So I think that it's going to help me get out of my comfort zone. I know that I'm a little bit late because all this thing about the subculture palette, it's already gone. But you know, I had to sit down and think really hard if I was going to spend that much money on a palette. And the thing is, the more I saw like looks of it, the more I wanted to try it out. So right now I'm going to use a little bit of burnt orange on the outer corner. Maybe the first impression that you have of the palette, it's not so good. I had this happening to me with a lot of things. I didn't like it the first time I used it, but or maybe I didn't use it the right way, or maybe it was just like, you know, like my skin and that day was not so good to use that product. I'm thinking about something. I bought 3 of their unlimited stylo lipsticks, and there was one there like purple that I loved and I had to have it, so I did. And the first time I used it, I exfoliated my lips and then I used the lipstick, and it didn't go right. I mean, it went all wrong, because after 10 or 15 minutes with the lipstick on my lips, it just started to like fall apart, you know, and not at once, like little bits here and little bits there, and I hated it. I mean, I thought that, how is this possible that all of the rest of the lipsticks that I have work and this one doesn't? I didn't know it was about the fact that I exfoliate my lips, but then it happened again. So I then tried without exfoliating them and it worked. But if there are one thing that I think that you should spend a lot of money in, it's eyeshadows, you know? I mean, I don't mind having a foundation that costs €3 because this is a good foundation. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit edgy and I'm going to put a little bit of red ochre, just a little bit, in the outer corner. And one of the things that bother me, it's the fact that we're almost in November and it isn't autumn yet. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but I mean, I want to start using sweaters and, you know, like warm clothes, and I can't because in Lisbon it's like freaking 35 degrees outside. I actually never thought I would say this, but I'm kind of sick of summer, you know, because what's the point in having like 35 degrees outside if you can go to the beach? And for mascara, I'm going to use the Too Faced Rezendes mascara. Have you guys seen the stores lately? I mean, we were in the middle of October and the stores had already put like Christmas things outside. I mean, we're in the middle of October. Christmas is only in December. I know this is all like marketing strategies and all that, but it kind of confuses me. Halloween comes first in Christmas, and I have seen Christmas things before we see Halloween things. So drag a little bit of raw sienna in burnt orange, like in my lower lash line. I'm going to use Nabla Stonger as my lip shade. So this is it, guys. This is the look. I really wasn't expecting a lot. I wasn't really expecting anything from this look because I really didn't know what was going. But I was able to use colors from this palette that I haven't used before. So that was pretty cool. I really like how the look turned out. It's pretty simple, you know. You can recreate it with whatever palette you have. With similar colors, or maybe if you wanted to do like more cool tone look, you could. Again, really sorry for not uploading for a couple of weeks. Give it a thumbs up if you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you didn't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!